we called several people. When I called people, I had people track down people that were from Cape Town, from Johannesburg, and I talked to them. Hey man, am I gonna get bit by a mosquito and not be able to come back? Kevin, what are you talking about? You sound ignorant.
There is a new African in the world. That new African is ready to fight his own battle and show that after all, the black man is capable of managing the whole affairs.
I just wanted to say thank you for tuning in. If this is your first time, but this is a brand new channel from our normal music reaction, and I told you guys that I will be launching a new channel to talk about that motherland consciousness, that we have to spread that ish, because I think that as a child of the continent, it is my duty to spread it and to let the world know exactly certain things so that we can be woke about the decisions that we make. Now on this vlog, we are going to look at American comedian, man, African American comedian. He goes by the name Kevin Hart, and there's a video of him going on online, social media, of him exposing the American media in their portrayal of Africa. So many African Americans, so many blacks in the diaspora are scared to visit the motherland just because Western countries, colonialist, imperialist, they make it a duty to give you the negative part of motherland, and they tell you that it is dangerous for you to visit just because they know the impact. What will happen if blacks around the globe should bond together? So we are going to talk about it, but before we do, man, I would like you to please hit that subscribe button, smash the like, man, leave a comment and share this, because your little quarter subscribing and clicking the like button will help YouTube recommend this new channel to a whole lot of people to watch. You feel me? And it's gonna help us reach 1,000K and 4,000 watch time, and I'm counting on you guys to do so. So while we wait for that ish, man, we gonna talk about it. Let's go.
Trip here, I got an amazing history lesson, and just understanding not just the heritage but the backdrop of South Africa, and a true understanding of the people, and a better understanding of the story. Coming from the States, there's a lot of propaganda attached to the idea of what South Africa is. So
not just South Africa, it's the whole Africa. You feel me? So my man visited South Africa, and it was like a shock. Bro, there are countries in Africa which, if you visit, and from a whole lot of what some of these YouTubers have been doing, like, you have the Watermeyers, you have the Tiles, you have a whole lot of them, they have been showing us, like, sometimes I watch and I'm like, damn, is that motherland though? But yes, so he's speaking out, and I pray that people with his kind of platform should wake up. And I'm gonna do my own quota. You dig? Let's go.
The unknown is real. There was a moment where I was talking about the world of shots that I got to get before I come, because I don't know what's gonna happen. But it was all based off of news and story. And once I got here, it was more of a thing where I was like, what the fuck? Like, it's ridiculous. It's not only beautiful, but the people are dope.
Yeah, man. They make it sound like visiting motherland is actually it's like you're visiting, what can I say, leprosy continent, because they will tell you, take this shot, take that shot. Oh, don't get me wrong, there are some shots that you need, but the way they make it, the way they say it, the way they paint it is actually not what it is. And I'm glad that people like him, Steve Harvey, Dave Chappelle, a whole lot of them, man, they are coming home and they are seeing it for what it truly is. This is the conversation has started. You feel me? But it's crazy, man. The media, man. The media is crazy.
They don't show the beautiful picture of Johannesburg on the media. They don't show a beautiful picture of Cape Town on the media. Durban, I've never seen anything beautiful about Durban. When people show things in the media, they're always shown in the negative light. When something about Africa is talked about is normally bad, is normally violent, is normal.
That is the plan, my man. That is the plan. To make the world know that no, they need to be civilized, and then to justify some of their evil missions and plans and programs for motherland. Bro, we have to wake up, man. And if you are from the motherland, you need to ensure that you are at least pushing that narrative. And I'm glad that the internet, man, YouTube is starting to help people really see it for what it is. The media, the white man has used the media for so long to cast doubt on a whole lot of things, which if you look underneath, the truth is always going to come up to light.
Right. When something about Africa is talked about, is normally bad, is normally violent, is normally something about the country or a disease broke, and it's never good. So your perception is what people have forced you to believe. So until you get the heart to go, I'm going, I want to see for myself, you don't know.
Facts, man. Facts. Look, whenever I see a black American celebrity, somebody with a big platform, touchdown in motherland, it doesn't matter what part of motherland you visit. Let me tell you the honest truth. With your financial power, bro, think about 50%. Just imagine that 50% of all the billionaires, I'm talking about the African American billionaires in America, could just decide like, yo, you know what? We are setting up shop in motherland. And then we would give it maybe a 10 to 20 years. Bro, within 10 years, your power and what you would do for the continent, the white man is going to be scared. You feel me? They just don't want that to happen because they know. You feel me?
Leave. So until you get the heart to go, I'm going, I want to see for myself, you don't know. So all I know is what the news says. So in my mind, I'm like, hey man, I'm not trying to go over there and get kidnapped. I'm saying from what I've seen. And then I go and I see an amazing city. We're blown away. Why not show us the amazing stuff that's over here? So when we get here, we see for ourselves, and then our senses are enhanced to where not only do we want to come back.
Bro, you see that? They don't want you to know. Don't get me wrong. There are countries, let's keep it real. There are countries where if you go there, you can get kidnapped. But there are countries where you go there, bro, you will be welcomed. We've seen Hollywood actors receive passports, citizenships when they visit after tracing their DNA countries. We've seen Chris Tucker. We've seen Samuel L. Jackson. We've seen a whole lot of them. Man, bro, it's crazy. Oprah Winfrey even opened a school in motherland. Steve Harvey is doing work in motherland. Many of these people, bro, you need to just decide, man. That's why sometimes most people, it's better not to watch a whole lot of media. I mean, when you watch it, you get informed, but go. You feel me?
So when we get here, we see for ourselves, and then our senses are enhanced to where not only do we want to come back, but we want to come back and we want to be involved with things that you have going on. But until we get the heart as artists and we spread that rumor ourselves, we don't know. And to be honest, we're a community. That's how I ended up coming over. I know Nicki, I know Beyonce, I know Jay-Z and all. I talked to them, hey guys, is there anything to worry about? Guys, should I get these shots? They told me to get the shots. Do I need the shots? It was the scariest thing in the world. I walked into a doctor's office.
It's crazy, man. It's crazy. He just named some of, bro. Imagine these people just setting shop in motherland. I don't care. Pick a place. Akon is building a city. And Akon has, guess which country gave Akon credit to do projects in motherland? China. Which is why anything China and Africa today is like, it gives them migraines. I'm talking about Europeans and, you know, the white folks in America. It gives them headache. It makes them sick to the stomach because they know exactly what is finna happen. They know exactly what is about to go down. And bro, man, it's already started.
And the doctor, he was convincing me that he needed to give me the disease first. I'm going to give you this shot, put the disease in you, so when you get there, you'll be okay. I said, but I don't have it yet. He said, that's why I'm going to give it to you. So
do you know some of these medical shots is actually, you know, they put the virus in you so that you can become immune to it? So that, but it's crazy, man. It's crazy. If you want to think about science, and it's gonna blow your mind away. Let me just put it that way.
Okay, I said, but I don't have it yet. He said, that's why I'm gonna give it to you. So when you get it, you'll be okay. And I was like, but I don't have it yet. Why are you giving it to me? And this was a big thing for me. I'm not lying. Like, I literally...
Kevin's funny, man. He funny. He funny though. I mean, he trying to pass a message, but he doing it in the funniest of ways. You dig? This is Kev, and I'm glad that he came and saw. And another Black American who's actually doing, he's pushing that narrative, that positivity is Steve Harvey. You feel me? Oh, we gonna talk about them on this. You feel me? Let's go.
We called several people. When I called people, I had people track down people that were from Cape Town, from Johannesburg, and I talked to them. Hey man, am I gonna get bit by a mosquito and not be able to come back? Kevin, what are you talking about? You sound ignorant. No, you don't need nothing like that. It's the same. You're gonna come over and you're gonna be shocked. And I was like, I know, but they said I need shots. Do I need these shots? No, but I'm repeating what I've heard.
So you cannot blame them, our brothers in the diaspora who've never been to the motherland. We cannot blame you folks, you feel me? Because, man, more than 400 years of brainwashing, bro. It's gonna take a while to come in. But I'm glad, man. Look at the music industry now. They coming home, bro. I'm like, they coming home for real. No BS. They coming home. And it's a beautiful thing to see an African artist doing that. I'm just saying. But the narrative, the walls are going down.
I'm repeating what the media has forced me to believe. So now that I'm here, I'm like, this is ridiculous. I don't need shit. I'm fine. It's a city. Like I feel like I'm in New York. I felt like I was in Malibu the other day. Like it's the same exact thing, and it's frustrating because it makes you guys, as the media, it makes me go to y'all and question y'all.
If you are frustrated, think about us living out in the diaspora and get constantly asked these questions if people live on trees, like some ignorant shit. Like if somebody asks me about about motherland, which is so offensive, I don't even give them a response. I'm like, man, whatever, you feel me?
You had the chance to put out the positive side of where you are and where you live.
True.
It's you that pushes out everything else.
True.
So when you really ask, what is your perception? My perception is what you made it.
So some media houses in motherland, they have what we call parastatal statuses. Some of them are controlled by the government. Some of them get funding from the government. And some of them get funding from third parties who just want to push a narrative. Oh, they are starving, they are dying, diseases, and donate. It raises money. It's crazy. But that's the reality of where we are.
That's really the reality. And that's what the media never understands. The media looks and goes, why do you do this? I do this because you did it. It started with you. We don't get stuff from us just getting it. We grab it from you. And then the state's going to amplify it. But where did it start? It started here.
Media.
You know what I mean? That's the power of the media. You never know.
The media. So we got to check. Some media houses in motherland need to be checked. But I'm glad that YouTube is now around and any person can actually give it raw. You give it raw and, bro, and they see it for what it is. Cameras. Remember what happened during the Nigerian election? People were there and they were taking, so people see now. We evolving, bro.
What you're walking into. And I think the beauty of traveling is that you realize that there's similarities in every place that you go, regardless of where you are. You have good parts, you have bad parts.
True.
And, with coming to South Africa, I didn't know what to expect. But just like anything else, there's good and there's bad. And I've seen both sides of it, and I can relate to both sides.
Traveling opens your mind. That's why, Mr. Jaay, I always travel. You feel me? Traveling lets you see life from different perspectives. Travel, get to know places. Get to know places, cultures, learn, read, man. You will be shocked. Which is why today I don't really watch mainstream news like that. I don't focus on that.
And all it did is just make me say, you know what, this needs to be something that's now on my list to do yearly. You know, I need to frequent these parts. And South Africa is on that list of international places with amazing people. So you'll see me here a lot now.
Remember when Dave Chappelle just quit? And he, after the Chappelle show, the story, if you don't know, we're going to talk about that. Don't worry, I'm gonna bring it on the channel, man. Dave Chappelle left the US and moved to Africa, and he was there, he cooled off. And all sorts of story went crazy. It's crazy, man. Like, that's your home, man. First of all, the police is not going to kill you. We love, man, it doesn't matter. You feel me? The average motherlandian likes to see a fellow African brother from the diaspora in the continent. You dig? Like, if you get there, they will like you to try new food, try new things. It's the beauty, man.
Said Dave went to South Africa. I said, oh my God, they got him. What happened? Oh God, I got to get him back. But now I get it. You know, I get why he was out here. It's an amazing place to be, and he was left alone and chilled out from it. That's once again the power of media. The same way that my perception of what South Africa would be was blurred because of media.
You see that beautiful thing. So many people don't think that we have this in motherland. It's crazy.
It just shows how media can twist and alter things that don't exist. After coming here now, I know that I can. Once again, you know, I'm telling you, I really did not know what to expect. And that doesn't mean what to expect as a city. You know, it's me saying for people, I didn't know the reception. I didn't know how I'll be received here.
You are our brother, man. You are one of us. The same hospitality that, you know, we all.
There is a new African in the world. That new African is ready to fight his own battle and show that after all, the black man is capable of managing his own affairs.